Hey guys, well, guess I'll get into YouTubing. I got a whole bunch of neighbors that wanted me to start making YouTube videos, and thought people would like to see my collection and how to do things. I know there's a lot of great YouTubers already on there that deal with garden tractors and stuff like that. Like that 5 Tractor guy, he's that's one of my favorite YouTubers right there. He really gets into showing you how to do stuff, and all the little custom creations that he makes is pretty neat. But I'm not really into that kind of stuff per se. I guess there's one of them right there. I got that one for free. So I guess they made them from 84 to 94. It's a white 1155 tractor, 11 horse Briggs, vertical shaft. It's a yard boss. Give it to my wife because she's the yard boss. But other than that, it's been a good little tractor for the week that I've owned it. Hydrostatic drive, and it's weird on this one. I'll get into it more with a later video. This is kind of like an intro. It's vertical shaft, but when it runs to a little mule drive in the middle, then it goes to a vertical. You can see in here, there's like the little mule, and it goes into a horizontal drive. So I thought that was pretty neat. I had the seat for it, I just took it off because it's raining. Like that. But that's a good little tractor. Get more into this one later. But I got this one and that little Craftsman 16 horse opposed twin for free off the neighbor, because I help him out fix all his stuff up. He has a couple of those Coyotes. One's a loader tractor and the other's a little side-by-side, and I maintain all of his stuff, and he bought these for his grandkids and nephews and all that. But he's like, well, there's no point in me keeping them if they only come down once, if that, a year to drive them. So he gave them to me because he knows that I like them. This one has a twin. I'm gonna give this to the wife's nephew. 5 years old. He always comes over, loves the tractors, so I thought, hey, here's your own. So that's going to be leaving here probably within the month, hoping. Quite a distance away, about 5 hours away, up in North Bay. So till then, this one runs good. Got to put a tube in it, but other than that, it's going to go up. He's going to love it. So, but yeah, other than that, I'll get into the gold, the good stuff. I had the day off, so I thought I'd make a video, start it off. But here's the workhorse, 72 John Deere 110. It's bought, I guess, a few years old when my grandfather got it, before I was born. I have pictures of this when I was just a little guy on it, and the only thing I've done really to it is I've rebuilt the motor. Deck's been rebuilt. I put headlights in it from a tractor that I had previous years ago, and I put all the front and rear lift linkages on it, wheel weights on it, and just added, made it a little more useful. Got a rototiller for it, as you saw there before, and snow blower and a blade, and well, I want to try to find a loader for it or something. But other than that, this tractor's been awesome. I got snowblower tires on the front, helps out with the steering in the winter. I got the blower on, just make it. You'd be surprised on how much of a difference putting knobs on the front is. But yeah, I love this tractor. This thing's been a great little machine. It owes me nothing, so. The only thing I'd have to do is put an ignition switch in it, because it does start and work, but it doesn't charge the battery. So, I've had that problem before where I switched the ignition switch out and everything corrected itself. So, we will see. But, so that's that one. And then, well, there's the seat to the white. And you can see on the underneath, these little latches that latch in, and put it in like that, and you throw it down like that, and you sit on it. But the next one is my 1968 155 with hydraulic lift. Now, the hydraulic lift is the rarest thing on this tractor. Not too many 155s have hydraulic lift. Now, I was the engine and transmission hydrostat rebuilder or fixer-upper for one of the biggest garden tractor collectors in Ontario. And he is a case collector, and he had a few patios. So I did all the work and stuff like that. So for me to be around these cases is nothing new to me, being a John Deere guy. But I always liked these old 60s cases. And I got this one and the 195 over there for a case of beer. And the 195 was the guy's father's that passed away, and it was all in pieces. There was not one part on that tractor that wasn't taken apart. So I threw it all back together quick because I wanted to see how it ran and drove before I pulled it apart again and restored it. And the pump is weak as shit going forward, but it will fly going backwards. So I'm gonna try to find another pump. It shouldn't be that hard, being as I have all the connections for that type of stuff. I can get all new panels, hoods, side pieces for these tractors. So when I bought that, gave him a case of beer, and I dumped it all in the front of my driveway. And the rents were pissed, and I said, don't worry, I got this. I got this one to fire up, cleaned the carb points, threw some fresh gas in it, and I got this one to work, and I put the blade on it just so I can move it around easier, because I don't want to pick this thing up. It's heavy and awkward, and thought, well, put it on the tractor. The tractor can move it for me. So I did that. And then I got the dump cart with it, as you guys saw back there. And I got two mower decks, which I will get to in a little. But there's the blade for the 110. There's the dump cart. So I got that. The 155 with the blade and the 195 in 1,000 pieces for a case of beer. It's like 28 bucks, so really scored on that. This is one of my favorites. This one I don't think I'll let go. Give it a restart after. But no, what I was saying, the collector, he probably had about, I don't know, maybe 8 155s. Not one of them had a hydraulic lift. And the first one I go out and buy has a hydraulic lift, and I scored. Did I ever? Now, the clutch is seized up on it. Hard to see, but she is seized up. I'm gonna get that maybe working. Not a big deal. But I read up that 1 out of 10 155s will have a hydraulic lift, if that. So I was roughly doing the math, and you know, I've seen about 8 or 10 of them, and none of them had the power lift, and this one does. So I think I really scored out on that. And it's really unique how they do it. You know, it's, you got your you know, what is it, 1/8 fucking side panel, and then you got this one, and that's thick. That's a good panel. It goes all the way down, and I think this piece here, it all bolts on to the side, and that's how it's worked, the cylinder. But this one, you know, I got it running, and like I said, I pulled the parts around, and I built the 195 over there, and it worked great, but it always had to, it was always running kind of weird, and I could never tweak it out, and I pulled the carb apart a few times and cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it, and it just always had this weird run to it. And me being stupid, I never ever shook the float, because the float never felt heavy to me. And So actually a couple days ago, I just had so many bad problems with this. And I had it and it was running, and then it would run so nice, and then it would just puke gas out the carb. So I thought maybe my fuel pump is too big, because I had one off that tractor on it, so it doesn't have a fuel pump on it right now. I tried that one, and I was running it, and it was a twin pump, and I know that the 195s and the 12 horses had a double like that. That was the one I was running on it, so I said, hey, maybe the fuel pump's too big for it and it's just forcing gas into the carb. So I swapped it out for another one that I had, which was the proper one, and I put that one on. Now it looks the same, but it's actually a smaller pump, and more or less like the original little cast one that they had, or the aluminum or whatever. So I threw that one on. Boom, puke gas up the carb. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this stupid thing? So the only thing I could think of is pull the carb apart again, look at the float, give it a shake. Well, sure enough, there's gas in it. All right, this one. I don't know if you can hear that with the rain, but there's gas in it. So I said, all right, no big deal. Took the carburetor off that one, put it on. Same damn thing. I was like, no way, because I was driving this one and it never had any problems at all. So I was like, I'm gonna put the carb on. Problem solved. Nope. Nope, it was not, because it was full of gas too. So that was lovely. So I managed to find another brass float, put it in with the original carb that was off this one. Now it runs tickety-boo. Runs so nice. Don't have the headlights working on it yet. It wasn't really one of my concerns, but it's in good shape for sitting outside pretty much all of its life. And now, you know, I love, like, I think the 155 and the 130s, 180s, you know, those are some of the best tractors, looking tractors at least. But other than that, you know, I got a little slop in the steering wheel. The only thing I don't like about these cases, why? I don't get it. I don't know why you have to make this your oil fill. And I always have to keep a wrench in the little toolbox so I can check the oil on it. I'd rather just pull out a dipstick. But other than that, I love this tractor. I use it quite a bit actually, playing around with the blade and that. And I pull the trailer around that the white's hooked up to. Do some woodwork with that, throw some wood in it, take it up to the shed, stock it up. But kind of made the white the designated bitch tractor. Do all the work until it pops, and then maybe I'll put an opposed twin in it. And I just want it as a mover, just to do work, so this one can have semi-retirement. On to the next one. As you already know with this one, the 195. Like I said, I got it, case of beer. 1,000 pieces. I'm doing this off my iPhone because I don't have a camera to make nice videos and that, but I have pictures that I would include, or maybe I'll upload later, of this in the back of that dump cart there. And this thing actually, the carb was so seized up in it, I managed to get it all freed up and cleaned up and working, and all the cables were seized. I got them all working, and I put everything in. I had to get one hydraulic line made for it, which was too long, but I made it work just for now. And this is going to be the main project for right now, is to get this up and running, working good, and get the pump put into it and that. So you guys will probably be seeing a lot of videos on this tractor. You know, it needs a lot of love, but for the engine, how bad it looked, I was surprised. It doesn't knock, it doesn't smoke, and it ran good. The gas tank, it's clean, it's good, you know, but I have a hydraulic line I made. It's hard to see, but it's down in there. You can see the hose part right there, and it interferes where my voltage regulator goes, so I gotta shorten it up. but I just wanted to see if it would run and drive. It runs, it drives, but very, very slow. No power. So other than that, I just want to get that pump switched out and get it to run and drive nice under its own power, get it wired up. And I'm just going to strip it quick, send it off, get it sandblasted, automotive paint job, like I did with the 65 110 that I have. I'll have to get into that one later. It's about 2 hours away from me. It's in a good storage. It stays with the big collector that I was telling you about. He keeps it safe in his nice heated garage. But this is gonna be the next video. I already got all the decals for it. I gotta go see this collector and get some parts off him for it, like the emblem, headlight rings, headlights, odds and ends, stuff like that. But other than that, this is gonna be the main vid for a little bit. And then my 1969 John Deere 112 hydraulic lift patio with original patio blade. This one runs. It has some governor issues on it, but it's just a setting. I just got to play around with it a little. Haven't had time. It does run good. When it's up on high throttle, it'll run awesome. Blows a little bit of smoke. Nothing too concerning. It's in great original shape. This collector I was telling you about, he pretty much gave it to me. I was just making a joke the one day when I was there with my truck, and I said, well, I need a patio with a blade on it. Do my driveway. Because we had some snow at the time. And he said, oh, well, you better go load it up. So we loaded it up, no questions asked, and now it sits here. I played with it. The hydraulic lift works good. I think there's like a little control valve right under there that lifts and lowers, controls the flow, and I think it leaks a little bit, but other than that, it's been an awesome little tractor. Really can't go wrong for free on a patio, especially with the headlight kit in it. That's the wrong bezel, but I plan on finding a 69 one and putting the 69 one in this with the lights, and then I'll take this one and put it in my 110 because it's proper. Mine has a little chip over the headlights, so I want to get that fixed up. But yeah, other than that, it's my collection so far. The patio, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I know I'm not going to sell it. I don't know if I should leave it. I think it's a real good piece to show people how you can find them. But the 195, I want to try to get it ready for the steam show out in Cookstown if I can. I wanted to restore it for the guy. Part of the deal was that I'd restore it all up and take it to the steam show for him and put his dad's name on it, saying that he bought it brand new back in '68 and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get that and keep my promise held. So really trying to push on that one. But other than that, that's my main workhorse. It's a little fun projects. Take you around back and I'll show you I got this for free too. Pull it around my little 110. There's the motor decks that I got. One seized and rotted, and the other one spins and, well, no, one spins and it's rotted, and the other one's seized and it's alright. So I'm going to try to make a good deck out of both of them. It shouldn't be too hard. And then there's the snowblower for the 110. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the video. Comment, like, subscribe. I want to get at least a video done every weekend, and if I can get this channel up and running quick, then I can maybe afford to get some new camera gear and make better videos like 5 Tractor Guy on taking stuff apart and fixing it, instead of just walking around and you guys don't get to see how it's done. But I hope you guys like it. Like I said, it's kind of just the intro to my channel. It's going to be all about John Deere and cases, pretty much. Might have some other things like working on my truck or my Integra or stuff like that, but I want to keep it mostly tractor based. Get some videos maybe this weekend, the 155 and all them running and working, and see what we can do. But if you guys want, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. And other than that, like I said, comment, like it, subscribe, and let me know. All right, thanks guys.